그걸 선택하는 거야? 사냥꾼들에게 시체가 어디서 있는지 물어. 너부터 하니?
Password.
Don't know any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And
Security
thick-skulled
compound.
quartermasters, they got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling. Morale holding up around here? You boys think you can win this thing?
Ah, a spy after all. Or one to stir trouble.
Neither. Just curious.
Right.
Neither.
Well, tell anyone who cares we will win this war, because Radovid is mad, as everyone knows, and we've an extraordinarily well-drilled and well-supplied army. Incidentally, did you wish to buy something?
So long.
Out of my way.
성상 흑백이 있어. 뭐 해야 되냐? 백색의 과수원 괴물. 가는 길에 하여튼 물음표가 많구만. 몇 시였어? 아니 몇 시였어?
Whoa there, Roach.
가스의 보호가 됩니다.
Slower.
도와줄게. 뭐야, 다 잡았네. 누가 잡은 거야? 사람이 있었는데 사람도 죽었나? 그렇구나. 여기는 내가 빨리 왔으면 안 되겠는데. 여기는 내가 가져갈게.
Run, Roach.
으다.
Magic. A place of power.
나라. 다른 게 필요해. 이건 아니면 떼어줘. 응? 해야지.
Faster.
Come on, Roach. 열쇠필이. 딱 봐도 열쇠 갖고 오게 생겼죠? 여기서부터 찾아야 돼. Take it easy.
이거 끝나.
A return customer.
Show me what you got.
경험치가 오르긴 오르네. 좀만 수리해줘. 이상하네. 왜 좋은 무기가 있었는데 그건 없네.
So long.
팔아버렸나 보네. 아, 이런 거 팔아도 되는구나.
A return customer. Well,
Show me what you got.
그냥 100원밖에 안 줘? 할 땐 400원인데? 이거 내가 팔았던 거 같은데?
Show me what you got.
그냥
So long.
뭘 이 맘대로 하고 있어.
Move it.
Anyone home?
Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home.
뭐야? 아이 사냥꾼.
You, Mislav?
Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies, but they just won't die. 'Cause they're clever. More so than foxes. And they hate men something fierce.
Story.
Too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
You know him.
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Don't have to then. So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Oh. Ayo lah. Ini silap.
Good day to you, good day. 'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black. saturated with blood. A camp.
가야지.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Elf guardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
뭐야, 그리핀 죽었네.
Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin.
로얄 그리핀.
Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
누군가 그리핀을 죽였구나.
Magic. A place of power.
닌자와 새끼 같은 거? 뭐랄까. 그 설명이 안 돼. 근력 운동. 꺼내기를 할 때 화살을 튕겨낸다. 뭐 하나 배우. 이거 말도 안 돼. 화살 튕겨가지고 화살 쏜 사람들 간다고? 여기까지는. 왜 전투 말고 다른 거 못 배우나? 아, 배울 수 있는 거구나. 못 내리나 이거. 그래도 하고 그러니까
Fucking bastard!
살았나? 좋아. 어디로 가야 되냐? 그렇지. 가자. 아무것도 안 주면서. 되게 레드데드 리뎀션 더 하고 싶네. 그런 거 보니까 하는 건 그게 제일 재밌었는데. 버려진 거를 뒤에 뭐가 있어? 그치? 고맙다고 해주는 건가? 뭐야? 기억 개방.
You shouldn't. Can't lose hope. And you shan't steal no young birds in exchange for your help. Have you been? We shouldn't. We can't. Shouldn't. Can't lose hope.
막 들어가면 되는 건가?
Not so fast, Roach.
영상 게임. 기억할 수가 있나? 뭘 반드시 하나도.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you?
군대를 잘 알고
The
있지만
bitterness in you, too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time. Yes?
Listen, ever heard of a woman named Claire? Lived around here?
Heard of her? A mild way to put it. Claire was a friend. The only person dear to me in all of White Orchard. Until her husband, Volker, quarrelled with... The Lord and his retinue rode there to convince them to return. They were to be civil. No forcing.
Lots of misfortune for such a small village.
'Tis so in every village. Even the smallest. You need only ask. But let's not end on a teary note. Here, a bit of solace.
범죄를 왜 줘?
Yes?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Tell me something about yourself. What's your story?
A sad one. Do you know the Temple of Melitele in Alanda?
Do I know it? Can't remember how many times I've been there, how many times Mother Neneka stitched me up.
We must have missed each other. I started to become a healer under Mother Neneka. I was but 18 when they took me in. An age at which teachings interest one far less than love.
사랑이 문제야.
There was a boy, Goslav. He'd bear his chest to work. The novices couldn't keep their eyes off him, tripped over their own feet, dropped things. I left the temple for him. We passed a lovely summer together, and then he left. Neneke refused to take me back. My parents uttered not a word. Gave me a travel cloak and a small coin pouch. I struggled long to find a place where I'd feel safe, needed, until I finally arrived here. End of story.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
너무 비싸.
Farewell.
되게 고생을 들어오세요. 대비 도시. 야. 애기 똥불? 애기 똥불 있니?
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find some.
다섯 개.
Farewell.
Yes?
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
Fair sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism. Effects won't appear in her case for a few days.
Why'd you choose this in the end?
Decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
나한테 반했구만.
Sloan. Whoa.
lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Standing at the window, peering at the goings-on. Cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So I grabbed me pan for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. He says, listening, just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper.
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come on, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of it. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan.
Never taken on a pan contract. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench. Documents. Almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing. Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it. To make ink, write letters.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
His throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here's
마음씨 좋은 할머니구만.
I have a nice white fish. Water pipe.
사과를 줬어.
Should talk to Vesemir.
아무것도 안 했어.
Good man. Whose field is that the other side of the river?
By the wood.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Come on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
How's that going?
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get...
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
개웃기네.
Good. Meet you there.
벼락 포션을 제공한다. 아까 했잖아. 막 포션이 뭐.
Wind's howling.
Run, Roach. Make way.
핑을 잡으러 가볼까?
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, Once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
아니 미끼를 저렇게 만들어놨어.
Hear that? It's close.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, make this.
공?
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! Damn! It's fast! Don't let it get away!
도망간다고? 있구만.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
For example?
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
징그러.
Faster.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
착한 놈인 줄 알았는데 나쁜 놈이었어.
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
The sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
사원이 가져가야지 나쁜 새끼.